Hello. Okay. I gotta set some stuff up here. This is not going to be a very long stream. Test, test, one, one. Hello. Um, hello. That's good. Ay, ay, ay. I gotta look at this pizza ad. Um, so I'm gonna talk just briefly about the furnaces. I want to do this discussion because it's just a basic like game mechanic type thing. And I'm trying a couple of things. I can't be on very long because I have to do something. Like maybe I get a half an hour or something like that. So the furnaces are what I use to convert the ore that you mine into ingots. And I had some questions regarding this business of creating alloys. So you have three furnaces. There's the arc furnace, which, did I put that up? Well, I didn't. But the arc furnace, actually, you know what? Let me just double check. We'll just go over this. So the arc furnace takes, so converts biomass to charcoal, and then it converts the ores to the ingots. So there's iron, gold, copper, silver, lead, nickel, silicon. The advanced furnace. Now, there's the arc furnace, the furnace, and the advanced furnace. So I think, but I'm still not sure because I haven't figured this out yet, is that the regular furnace can only take two input items. And I still have not verified this, but I think that's the case. So that would be considered an alloy. Uh, so the best example is iron and nickel. So you put those two together and you get what's called, well, it's called pig iron. And supposedly you're using half the amount of iron to get your iron product. Now, they're calling that Invar, which is fine. Then when you go down below that, I don't have any nickel to test this, but I did something else to test something. It says one Invar input will give you an Invar ingot. So that implies that there's an Invar ore, but there is no Invar ore. So I, I don't know where they're coming up with this Invar. I could go to creative. And I think it only says the Invar ingot. Now, what I did was the constant tan, I put half iron, half copper, which is actually something else, but I got the copy of the original program anyway. And that gives you a constant tan ingot. Then down below that it says one constant tan will get you a constant tan ingot. Well, what is a constant tan and why is that in the furnace? Because constant tan is not an ore. So for the most part, what I'm seeing is two inputs will give you an output, and I changed constant tan because I wanted to see. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I just wanted to see that production. Then I went into the silicon ingot, and what I did was I changed I didn't change it yet, did I? The ore that we get in the field is called coal. It's called coal. Now see, that is not... Where's the furnace? Wait, this is the furnace. I was just in there. Let me look at the arc furnace. Biomass to charcoal. Okay. Is it coal? It's coal. Let me look at the centrifuge. Charcoal, carbon. Okay. Here it says item, coal, ore. If you input hydrocarbon. So you're actually producing, you're recycling. Why would they recycle biomass and get an item biomass? Okay, so you get biomass from the plants, and then when you put that in a recycler, it converts it to something that looks like an ore. It's called item biomass. But that's not an ore. Because, wait a minute, iron ore? Item iron ore. See, they're taking, I don't know what they're doing in the centrifuge. But they do have coal in here. They're saying a hydrocarbon gives you a coal ore. So I don't know exactly. I think there's recycling. What is this? The centrifuge is like this big machine. Item iron ingot? Iron, what the hell is this? I don't know what this is. Recycling? Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's the centrifuge. It's the centrifuge is what I'm talking about. So the only instance of the item coal ore, but you don't get that out of the furnace, you get ingots. You get ingots. How am I supposed to deal with this? See, I had this problem last year. I couldn't figure this out. Item charcoal. Item charcoal from biomass. Okay, here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to actually, let's just actually copy this. Now, I think you can have the same outputs with a different input recipe. So we're going to put, and this is not a final thing or anything else. I'm going to put coal as an input, and the output's going to be item charcoal. And then we're going to use charcoal and see if we can produce a silicon ingot. Now, the only purpose for doing this is to ensure that I can use the input name terminology is not consistent with shit. Something's screwed up with the because there's hydrocarbon, there's biomass, there's coal, there's charcoal, and the hydrocarbon, and all these different things that have to do with carbon. And there's carbon. Now that's another thing. Carbon is not an ingot. Charcoal. What if we use... What if we try... Copy. See, there might be some things that this furnace can do that we're not aware of. So we're going to use 2 coal. And if you use the same input, you've got to change the formula. So we're going to use 2 coal. Oh, wait. If I use more than 1, what if I have 5 in there? How is it going to differentiate which one to make? This is just for the purposes of experiment. So I'm going to put down item, carbon. Alright, that's enough for now. Let's put that down there. And I'm going to load up a creative really quick. So I got about half an hour. I really don't have a long time because I really got to do some other stuff. But I wanted to do this to get this idea about... Okay, so here, this is biomass. I don't have a furnace. This is what biomass looks like. I do have this. But those are other formulas. There's other stuff going in that chem station. So the purpose for going in here... You see, there's only an Invar ingot. There's only a constantan ingot. Now if we go to, let's say if we go to coal. Alright, we'll drop a coal down. And there's 50 pieces of coal. Let's type it in again. Now there's an item charcoal. These are just, those are it's just broken stuff. So there's, now see, that's doesn't have an image. Let's just click that. Okay, charcoal is a light material, and I need to remember it's in my mod. Let me look at the mod. Now that's something that I didn't change in the game yet. Mod, workshop, content. So the start conditions, world settings. Okay, it's prefab mods. Now, I was using mods and the stable version. So if we look at this XML called prefab mods, you can change the max quantity. The stackable mod data can be changed. So I changed biomass to 500. I changed charcoal to 500, alien mushrooms and item mushrooms, and the flowers I changed them to 100. So that's probably why that's saying 500. But if I go to, now you know what I should do actually. Let me open this up again. It says thing mods and then thing mod data. I'm actually going to copy this. And I'm going to go in the game because I'm doing beta. And I'm going to see what they have here. So let's get the jetpack space thing, jetpack mod data, 500, 501. Okay, so I added the stuff in the game. I don't remember doing that, but I did. Okay. So that's, so you can see that's called charcoal. And it looks like an ore. There's coal, which is what you dig up. And then you get charcoal, which looks like an ore. Then you've got hydrocarbon, which is not here. It's not there. What's that thing? It's a rover mod. Let's try carbon. There's no carbon either. This is in the stable. This is in the stable version in a creative. There's no carbon. There's no hydrocarbon. Shit. So what did I do? Furnace. So we've got item carbon, item charcoal, and we've got, wait, is charcoal gonna melt? Item charcoal, item carbon, we need copy, paste. Now the hydrocarbon was not capitalized. Hydro. We'll change this to 3. So we're gonna add 3 things here. We're gonna add charcoal, carbon, and hydrocarbon. And see if the furnace can do anything. And we're just going to use 1, 2, and 3 units of coal respectively to produce each one of those. And then we're going to use a charcoal to produce a silicon ingot. Charcoal. Because we should be able to make a charcoal, you see. I mean, the charcoal, so what I'm trying to figure out is, wait, wouldn't it be down, it's where the invar is. The invar. See, they're only using, I'm gonna have to do something else now. I have to go to, let's go to stable and look at, I guess the arc furnace, no, furnace. See, there's a lot of shit going on in my head right now. That's why I wanted to do this and get it done. But actually what I could do, let's just look for carbon. Find because I've been in the mode for doing this, and it's like, you know, I'm so close to getting it done. All right. So in the stable furnace, there's an instance of hydrocarbon and iron to make steel, and there's an instance of carbon and iron to make steel. So let me look here. This needs to be saved. So it's the steel ingot, which I probably changed. I changed the steel. Well, the Invar is a 50-50. Yeah, I screwed up. Well, I didn't screw up, but I changed the steel to look like the actual Invar product. And the same I wanted to do with the iron, but I couldn't figure out the carbon business. This was the whole idea behind why I'm doing all this crap, is where is the carbon? You know? Can I use charcoal? If I can use charcoal, I can't use 3 inputs. You see what the problem is I'm having? So, and I tried to convert with the Invar, you only get an ingot. However, I used biomass, I think, and I used iron and some other stuff, and I made it in the chem station. But that's crazy. No, I think I gotta go back into here real quick and get some copper, because I don't think I have any. I hope there's copper here. There should be. Yeah, okay, good. So we put this here. I wonder if this stuff will melt in there. Yeah, it's melting. What do I know? Oh, we got some nickel. Let's just put this in here. I didn't know I had nickel. Huh. You think that building's gonna explode now? What if I should pull out a window? Why don't I just pull a window out? I don't want it to heat up in there. So this is, okay, so we got to get the temperature up. And to do that, put 3 of these in there. So we got temperature and we got pressure. Let's save this. I don't feel good for some reason. I feel, you know, sometimes these games, like, I felt a little bit on edge, and now I feel a little bit worse because I'm moving around with this game and stuff, and it's hot in my house. It's a little warm. So, yeah. Okay, so the first thing, we need coal, don't we? Shit. Oh, look at this, we found coal. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I get us a good supply here. That looks like silicon. Not that I need the silicon. We need a good supply of coal to work with here. Okay, good. shit. Let's save it again. And I don't use, I never overwrite a save. Never. Another game mechanic thing. Alright, so we're going to put in 1 unit of coal. This is the first test we're going to do. And see what we get. We get a hydrocarbon, okay? Let's put it out. Now what's it say? This says ore coal. But I think if you, that's ore coal. But that says it was a hydrocarbon in the furnace. So let's put in, what's that noise? Yeah, fuck you too. Let's, we're gonna do, I'm gonna put 2 in at once. Oh shit, what happened here? That says 2 hydrocarbons. Two hydrocarbons. You know, the hydrocarbon has to be an input, not the coal. Okay? It's either the hydrocarbon or the coal. This is the question that I'm trying to figure out here. Alright, so what else do I got? What else have I got here? So the charcoal thing is done. If I put... Wait, coal. If I put... I don't get... I'm not getting charcoal. I'm getting... If I'm getting a hydrocarbon. I can't produce that. I can't produce that. Well, actually, I didn't put 3 pieces in, did I? It just spits out coal. So, where's the silicon ingot now? We've got 1 charcoal. Oh, I can't do that, can I? Because I've got... There's an iron and silicon. What if this was a hydrocarbon? Because that's not listed, is it? If it is. So to make the silicon ingot, instead of charcoal, let's try hydrocarbon. I think there maybe, and I'm actually hoping that there's an inference, because I've been wanting to use coal in this thing, and I wasn't able to do it, and it's still the same problem. Hydrocarbon to make a silicon ingot. File, save. Now let's see what happens when I put in... Let's put in 3. Oops. It's just giving me hydrocarbon. Let's try. Let's try 2 iron. Two nickel. Now see, I'm supposed to get I don't know what these ratios are. There's no recipe. There's no recipe. Oh, the temperature's too low. Shit. Oh shit, you see what it did? It made a reagent mix. Well, I didn't want that to happen. Yeah, that's strange. It's not making, what am I missing? What else the furnace? Shut up. Time is it? 3:30. Really gotta keep an eye on my time. Why the hell did I put hydrocarbon in there? Why did I put hydrocarbon? Because we were gonna try something. Fuck. See, they got steel as iron and coal. You can make steel from this thing. Iron and coal. What the fuck is it? There's a ratio. 3 iron and 1 coal. Iron. I see it. This is another thing. I need to learn the ratios. It's hot. Hot. So it's 3 iron and 1 coal. That's a hydrocarbon. Three iron and 3. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, meaning the recipe is not there. Alright, I'm going to try one of these and see if... I've got to reload it, don't I? I've got to reload the game. I don't feel good. I feel funny. I've been drinking water. No, I think it's a little bit of stress. I think I'm stressed. I got some shit going on. I got important stuff to do. I got a job coming up. I probably will not be playing. I won't be on here tomorrow night, I don't think. I don't know. It's like no matter what I do, I cannot do anything with this coal. Here's the temperature. Okay, we have success. Finally. 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 So what I did, this is all has to do with this stupid coal business. So we've got an input now, and we're using, what the fuck is it? What the hell? Wait a minute. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, what the hell? That's because I was unstable. I looked at the wrong furnace thing. Shit. You know, I don't have a copy of that stable 2. I hope I didn't screw that up. Okay. 1 coal equals 1 charcoal. So I didn't... 2 coal equals carbon, 3 coal, 1 silicon, 1 hydrocarbon gave me a silicon. So the coal inferences hydrocarbon as an input. But if that's the case, why are they using... Why are they using carbon? No. Oh shit, I changed that, didn't I? Fuck. I know they use carbon. I'll go back to the stable and look at it. I dealt with this for like 3 or 4 freaking days, and I gave up. I said, to hell with this shit. And I quit, actually. I quit a few times because of this issue. Iron and nickel. Steel. Steel. They changed it, or this is hydrocarbon. It's hydrocarbon. No, wait, they've got two of them. They got two recipes in here. You can't do that. You can't have the same unless the carbon. No, they did. I think they were trying. I don't know what they did, but they got carbon and they got hydrocarbon in two different recipes, and they're the same formula. It's as if carbon comes from another source, but it's not in creative. At least it wasn't in the old one. Let me look at. Let's look at stable. Let's see. Stationeers old. Stationeers old. Streaming assets data. Furnace. This is my original copy of the game, which has not changed. Nickel, gold, steel, hydrocarbon, and carbon. Why would they put carbon in there? So then the answer is the item that you're putting in is not coal, it's hydrocarbon. So this is gotta be changed, but I still don't even know if it works, so I'm not gonna bother changing that yet. Alright, so what we wanna do, we've got, I wanna produce, see, here's another question. It says that it's hydrocarbon, but when you kick it out, I don't know if it's coal or if it's hydrocarbon. If you kick it out and put it in the centrifuge, it may either say it's hydrocarbon. Like if I take that and put it into the chemistry set, right? Coal. So like a hydrocarbon is not something that you would use. Then you've got charcoal. Okay, now you got charcoal comes from somewhere. And that's back to that centrifuge. Item charcoal. What if I did... I got item charcoal, and one coal is an input. I've got a hydrocarbon. Oh. What if I made this? No, because it's hydrocarbon. It's not coal. It's not coal. It's hydrocarbon. Plain and simple. It's hydrocarbon. Coal. But the question is, does it convert it on the output to hydrocarbon instead of coal? That's the problem. So we know this works. So we have to change hydrocarbon Now we're going to try the iron and silicon. Okay, good. So let's do silicon. So actually, the recipe The recipe has to be exact. It has to be exact. Ah, yes, it works. It works. Okay, so let's just produce this. Oh, it's green. Why is it green? Oh, because it produced an ingot. All right, so now we want, so one of each produced 2. So you've got to have, how the hell do I do it? It's 3? No. If it's 0.5, if it's 0.5 and you put 1 in of each, you get 2 items out. How the hell does that ratio work? I hate it when I have to think backwards, you know? I thought they said 3 and 1. What the hell is the ratio? If you do 1, if you do 1 of each, it should give me something, you know? One of each, it should give me, why doesn't it give me? I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't know how to do the steel. Because I don't know what the ratio is. Jeez, I just screwed that up too. Fuck. Well, I know it's hydrocarbon, but I need to understand this stupid freaking ratios. Fuck. If it's half, and you put 1 of each, you get 2 items. So 2 times the number equals the number that you've got to put in. So I've got to put in 6. Fuck. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 times. Oh my god. This is so fucked up. I don't want to get a calculator out. 3 times 0.75 is, if I multiply it by 2, it's 1.5. If I multiply that by 2, that's 3. So isn't that 4? It's 4, and then you gotta have, oh Jesus, I don't fucking know. I gotta fucking look this up. Honestly, I can't figure this out in my fucking head. And I absolutely need to quit. 3 iron ore and 1 coal. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Why does it say 3? Where the hell is the furnace? The furnace. Steel. That's a hydrocarbon. furnace. I don't feel good. Of course I screwed up the steel. What a fucking idiot. Oh, wasn't I doing... Oh my god. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'm not gonna get that because I don't have that in there. This is just pissing me off, this game. I'm gonna change this steel back. I'm gonna change, well, I got Invar. Oh, so I changed the well, I changed the constant tan is what I did. And the Invar is... Wait, what, 2? What the fuck? What, it's 2? 2 iron and 2 nickel. 2 copper and 2 nickel. 2 copper and 2 nickel. Wait, what the fuck? I'm looking at the old one. Oh my god. What a fucking idiot. It's so easy to get confused in this, doing all this. There's just so many copies. Fuck. Iron and copper is iron and nickel. Okay, that's why I'm having a problem, because I put carbon. Okay, I put carbon. That needs to... why did I put silicon in there? I got nickel. Let's change it. N-I-C-K-E-L. Did they spell nickel right or something? Fuck. This is just so much fucking work, you know? So if it's 2 times 1, then for 0.4, it's going to be 3, 4. It's going to be 5. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. 5. Yeah, I don't know. I don't freaking know. I don't know what that recipe is. Where's the other steel? I might have took it out. I swear to God, this game. So, okay, so if I do... Oh, I gotta reload it again. There's just so much going on. So what I want to do is I want to put in an odd number of item for one of the recipes and see if it will still do the recipe and just give me the fraction number. That's another one of the problems I'm trying to figure out. I like that spaceship. We'll get it sorted. We'll get it sorted. Uh-oh. Oh, I got a problem somewhere. Alright, so we're gonna do, let's do one copper, one iron. And there's nothing there. What the hell? What the fuck? Did I do something wrong? It's iron and... Hi. What the fuck am I doing? I almost want to delete this stream. Item charcoal? You can get charcoal from the biomass. Does that make sense? No. You can't. You're supposed to get biomass from the charcoal. No, that doesn't make sense either. Yeah, charcoal from the biomass. That's correct. Silicon, silicon, one hydrocarbon. Iron and silicon. Okay. Iron, nickel, and iron copper. It says 1000 on the temperature. And it's not giving me the constant tan. What the fuck? There's iron lead. It's not giving me the invar. Wait, that one is 1200. Stop at 1500. That's a critical temperature. Constant tan is not. So I don't know why the constant tan ingot's not getting produced. What's the other one? All this stuff gives me a headache. Iron and silicon. Okay. So let me see if I can crank this temperature up a notch, which I probably won't be able to. It's supposed to go up to 1200. I don't know what's going on. Jesus. Yeah, this is utter bullshit. This is. I swear to God, I can't do this stuff. The pressure's going up, but the temperature's not going up. Oh, I got something. I got Constantan. The pressure 25 megapascals? No. Wait, iron? Okay, that works, but I wonder what the deal is, because I don't know. It's creating the iron. So now the question's going to be, really, see, that's the problem right there. You got to have the right ratios. You have to have the exact ratios. You cannot have excess material or it will not work. Maybe that answers one question. Okay. Wait, do I got coal? I do. Let's see. So that's just going to come out like that. Let's drop a coal in here. So that makes that. Now, if I put in. Got no iron left. Yeah, I don't know. It's something to do with the pressure. This says, but to make steel, this is 100 megapascals. No, it says 1 megapascal. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't see the exact temperature. Wait, let's try something here. I got an idea. I want to see something. And then I'm not really done with this. Now that's not reading in Kelvin. It's not reading in Kelvin. 725 degrees centigrade. I gotta call it quits because I gotta quit. I don't feel so good. Probably a good thing. 725 degrees. 725 C to K. Seven 25, 1,000 degrees, 1,000 K, 1,000 K. All those, it was over. Fuck. Wait, the constant tan. The constant tan is 20 MPa. MPa furnace constant tan. Okay, this is not right. The constant tan says 1,000, but yet it requires 20. 1,000. I don't know what's going on with this temperature. Maybe the next time I come in, I gotta deal with the temperature. The silicone says 900. You know, I don't know. It's something to play with. You know, I'm just gonna let the website kind of kick back. That's it for now.